I am just waking up, and let's just say I am. I don't know why it says 10, but let's just say eat sleep because who 10 and I'm already beautiful. But let's just say, this has been the first day since I've been in my nursing career that I will choose my words carefully. Because when I tell you I have never been so pissed, um, yeah, I choose my words wisely because I have come so far. And I choose my words wisely because I know so many people will watch this video whenever I decide to post it. I don't know when I'm going to post it. But I needed an outlet, and I felt like what better way to do it than to say it right when it's fresh on my mind. And when I am fresh in emotions, first of all, okay. Should I? I'm trying to see because I need to get dressed to do nothing today because I'm off. But this has been by far the worst weekend, or has been the worst weekend I've worked as a nurse. Um, yeah, choosing my words. When I tell you that I have never worked with a group of people who singled me out, who essentially bullied me, or tried to at least, let's just say that, who was so unprofessional, who I call it workplace retaliation, I call it workplace um, bullying, because I don't give two shits if you don't like me outside of work. But when you clock in and you took an oath to do your job as a nurse, I expect you to do that. I do. So when you put not only the patient's life at risk, or should I say my patient's, not only that, when you put my license at risk, I have a problem. And I have never, this place, I've worked at this place for 7 years, almost 7 years. In a month or so, I'll be there 7 years. I have never worked with a group of people who is so mean. And I don't care, like, whatever, do fucking you, okay? But when it comes to the oath that I took, the oath that I'm upholding, for you to put me in a situation to where I gotta think about my kids and think about my license and think about Sharonda. When I gotta do that at work, that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. Because I think, guess what? I think we should all come to work. We should do our job. We should clock in. We should work together as a team, and we should take care of our patients, and we should be professional. I think that at least have the common courtesy to be professional. But when it becomes a Friday thing, a Saturday thing, a Sunday thing, I'm here at this point. I'm here. So I want to say to all you workplace bullies, I want to say to you, you should feel low, low, low for you to come to work And for you to purposely try and make me, because I don't know, on this video, I'm speaking for myself. For you to purposely try and make me have a hard shift. For you to purposely try and put my patients in danger. For you to purposely try to antagonize me. For you to purposely make me have 12 hours of hell for 3 days. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And I'm using these words very lightly. You should be ashamed of yourself that you get up and think that playing with a patient's life is a game. You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed. And I'm being very, very light right now. You should be ashamed. I know you guys think that you got the best of me this weekend. You didn't. Because, baby, I'm always covered. Always. And you only made me a stronger nurse. You only made me a better nurse. You made me hold back. What I truly, 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 deep down in the pits of my soul wanted to say to you. And if you think that making somebody feel uncomfortable is funny or on your agenda for the day, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. To come to work, to try to have this mean girl attitude, to try to have this clicky click going on. I'm not with the clicks. I don't care for it. Not here for it. But for you to intentionally try to single me out, God bless you. God bless you. God bless all of you. Yeah, God bless you. I'm coming back stronger, better. And I truly hope that when you get up in the morning and you think about your day, you think about how to make it a better day for not just you, but for those around you. I truly hope that when you get up in the morning and you think, damn, what we did this past weekend, was that okay? I hope you think that when you wake up out the bed and God has awakened you and you feel that it's okay to try, because you didn't, to try to bully me, to try to make me feel uncomfortable in a situation where I've worked so hard for you. You need Jesus. You need Jesus, because what type of person are you? Are you really doing what you took an oath to do? You want to come here and you want to antagonize me, I say. I don't think you won, though, because you didn't. And you better trust and believe me. This will not be something I take lightly. This will be something that I will continue to advocate for. This will be a situation that I will always advocate for, is workplace bullying, workplace retaliation, because that's essentially what it is in this case. And I've never been the one to complain, but I'm telling you, this weekend I was so triggered. And yet, all my patients loved me. And that speaks to the type of nurse I am, the type of nurse that does not let other things affect the quality of care that I give my patients. That speaks to my wisdom. That speaks to my maturity. That speaks to my integrity. That speaks to my self-respect for you to try and bring me to your level, for you to try and bring me low, for you to try and bring me out of my character. Shame on you. Shame on you. Or shall I say shame on y'all? Shame on y'all. I hope that you look at this situation and you think, damn, we were really shitty people. I wonder if you think that. Nursing could be so simple. It's the people you work with. Nursing could be simple. You know, you have your hard days, you have your ups and downs, you have your emotional days, you have your outside life, you have things that affect you daily. But when you step in and you clock in and your job is to care for other people who can't care for themselves, and for you to come and think that it's a game, for you to come to think that this is a little joke, I think at this point, you need to really, really think about, is nursing for you? Is nursing for you? Or is it just a little game that you're playing? So yeah, to everyone who tried to make my weekend a hell weekend, shame on you. Shame on you. And I will still pray for you. I will still pray for you. Guys, be blessed. You know, be blessed. Be blessed. And for everybody who stood around and watched it happen and knew that it was happening and thought that it was a game, shame on you too. Shame on you. Like, do you ever think like, damn, that was a little mean. That was a little unprofessional. I wonder. But today I'm waking up. I'm moving on with my week, because who's going to stop it? Not you guys. And I've never been so selective with my words than I am right now. So I'm going to pray for you. Instead of getting on here and bashing you and tagging you, I pray that this video finds you. I pray that this video opens your small little minds of things to not do in the future. And ultimately, I hope this makes you a better nurse. I truly, truly do. At the end of the day, everybody has feelings. And for you to think that the actions you displayed was okay, you should be ashamed of yourself. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. You know, I hope you guys have a good day. You know, I pray that anybody who's going through workplace bullying or workplace retaliation or anything, I pray that you stand up for yourself. I pray that you advocate for yourself. I pray that you take the initiative to take the next steps and say, you know what, this is not okay. This is not okay. And you will not jeopardize my license. I never thought, I've always heard of stories of like nurses being cliquey and nurses being mean girls. And I'm like, you know what? I'm never going to be one of those people. And still, I'm not one of those people. Whether I like you or not, you will never know, because that's the type of professionalism that I have when I step in and I take care of my patients. Maybe you should try it. Maybe you should try it. You should try to be professional. You should, especially if you hold a spot in leadership, you should try to be professional. You should try to come in and do your job instead of becoming a problem. Yeah. So if anybody is experiencing or have gone through anything that I'm going through, which it won't be for much longer, I can guarantee you that. I vow that you stand up for yourself. I vow that you approach the right people who needs to be approached about this situation. And I hope that this issue, or if you are having an issue, that it don't continue. So yeah, with love and peace, I come to you, and have a good day, you guys.